Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nindya, Rifka, Annisa, and I'm from Information System, Telkom University. Okay, here I'm gonna explain a little bit about the base facility damage reporting application at station and train carriages. Okay, the first one, formulation of the problem. For this case, there is two formulation of the problem. The first one is how to help service users to report existing infrastructure damage. And the second one is how to help officers manage reports of train service users regarding the condition of existing infrastructure. Okay, the next one is research purposes. There is also two research purposes for this case. The first one is helping users of transportation service train to report damage or existing infrastructure condition. And then the second one is assisting officers in managing reports of infrastructure damage reported by users of this railroad transportation service. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna explain about working method that will be used for this case. For this case, we're gonna use waterfall SDLC. Waterfall SDLC models illustrates the software development process in a linear sequential flow. This means that any phase in the development process begins only if the previous phase is complete. In this waterfall model, the phases don't overload. For waterfall SDLC, there is 4 steps or stage. The first one is requirement analysis. At this step, an interview is carried out to the human resource section. The next step is design. This is the step where the system design is carried out, which will be used for the applications in the form of use case, ARD, sequence diagram, business process, and others. The third step is coding. At this step, the coding is carried out according to what has been previously designed. The software used includes PHP, MySQL, and Code Igniter. The last step is testing. This stage is carried out by testing the application to ensure that the application is running well. At this stage, using the black box testing and user acceptance testing method. Okay, for the second one, I'm gonna explain about modeling tools. We use 3 modeling tools for this case. The first one is BPMN, the second one is use case, and the third one is ER diagram. The first one, BPMN. Business Process Modeling Notation, BPMN, is a flowchart method that models the step of a plain business process from end to end. A key to business process management, it visually depicts a detailed sequence of business activities and information flows needed to complete a process. Okay, for the second one, use case. Use case is a written description of how users will perform tasks on your website. It outlines, from user's point of view, a system behaviors as it responds to a request. Each use case is represented as a sequence of simple steps, beginning with a user's goals and ending when the goal is fulfilled. The third one is ER diagram. Entity Relationship Diagram is a type of structural diagram for use in database design. An ERD contains different symbols and connectors that visualize two information. The first one is the major entities within the system scopes, and the second one is the interrelationships among those entities. Now, I'm gonna explain a little bit about the use case. For this use case, there is 3 actors. The first one is admin, the second one is empowering party, and the third one is user. Three of them can do login for the website, and especially for the customers, they can input damage report and register, and for the admin, they can manage employee account, manage customer account, and manage location. And for empowering party, they can do approval, and they can manage damage report, and they also can manage a repairing report. Okay, now I'm gonna explain about the ARD entities. For this case, there is 6 ARD entities. There is locations details, there is a damage, employee, customers, and repairing. For the relationship among the entities, the location connected to location details, and then location details connected to damage, and for customer and repairing, they also connected to damage, and for employee connected to repairing. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna explain a little bit about the recommended BPMN. There is 2 pools for this BPMN. The first one is customers, and the second one is empowering party. The process starts on customers. The customers log in, and then they enter the reporting page, and then they input the report, and then they send the report, and then the report will continue and sent to the empowering party, and then the empowering party can check out the report, and then there is 2 possibilities: rejected or accepted. For rejected, a message will be sent to the customers, and then the customer receive the information about the report, and then the process is done. And the second possibility is accepted. After the report accepted, the empowering party accept or doing approval for the report, and then the message will be sent to the customer, and then the customer receive the information about the report, and then the process is done. And then it could also, if the repairing is done, the empowering party could make the repairing report, and then send it to the customer, and then the customer receive the information about the report, and then the process is all done. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna explain about the building tools that used for this case. There is 5 tools. The first one is XAMPP. XAMPP is an abbreviation for cross-platform, such as Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl, and it allows you to build WordPress site offline and on a local web server on your computer. This simple and lightweight solution works on Windows, Linux, and Mac. The next one is HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language. This is the code that is used to structure a web page and its content. For example, content could be structured with a set of paragraphs, a list of bullet points, or using image and data tables. Okay, the third one is MySQL. MySQL is an Oracle-backed open-source relation database management system based on Structured Query Language, or SQL. Although it can be used in a wide range of applications, MySQL is most often associated with web application and online publishing. Okay, for the next one, we use CodeIgniter. CodeIgniter is a powerful PHP framework with a very small footprint, built for developers who need a simple and elegant toolkit to create full-featured web. Okay, the last one is PHP. A hypertext preprocessor is a widely used open-source general-purpose scripting language that is especially suited for web development and can be embedded to HTML. Okay, now I'm gonna explain about the mockup. The first one is mockup for customers. For customers, the first page is a welcoming page, and then the next one is a login page for customers, and then the next one is if the customers haven't make an account, the customers can register on this page. Okay, the next is a page about the customer profile. The customer could edit it on this page too. And then the next one, this is a report page. The customer can make a report about the damage of the existing infrastructure. And then this is activation page. Customer could enter their number, and then the activation number will send to their number. And then the second is mockup for admin. Here is a page of admin profile. There is a picture, name, and etc. And the next one is a page for admin to see the employee accounts. And then the next one, this is a page where the admin could add the data for the employees. Then this one is a page where admin could manage the customer's account. The next one, the admin could add data for the customers too. Okay, the next is mockup for empowering party. This is the first page of the empowering party page. And then the next one, this is where they can see and manage the report of damaged infrastructure by the customers. And then this is the approval page. And then this is the page of repairing a report. Okay, that's it, a little explanation about the application. In conclusion, we can conclude that this application can help users to report existing infrastructure and facilities damage. And then this application can help officers to manage reports of train service users on existing infrastructure condition. Okay, that's it for this presentation. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if I have said something wrong, and thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.